Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Gratitude Happy Hour. I'm Teri Angel, your host for this show, and I have a beautiful guest who has some wonderful information for us. And I want to thank everyone who's coming on right now, everyone who's finding this. Please help us share it out because this is important information we're going to hear today. And Julia will only be with us for about 15 minutes. So please give her your full attention as we get this information scattered out for people to really think about participating in. So, Julia Greef, welcome to Gratitude Happy Hour.
Hello, and thank you. It's an honor and a delight to be here. So thank you for the invitation.
Thank you for accepting it. I know that this is not great timing because you're getting ready to launch something magnificent and it's going to happen really soon. So, please tell us what's going on with this live streaming event.
Thank you. Yes, in starting in just an hour from now. So that will be at 7 p.m. your time. No, 7 a.m. my time, which is 6 p.m. your time. Am I right? We have the Earth Day 2020 benefit, which is a fundraising and live streaming event in which 32 practitioners from around the world are coming together to join the embodiment of love and the embodiment of light that they are for Gaia and for the animals in the sharing of energetic processes to support the animals, to support Gaia, to support humanity, and to support us in the upliftment of ourselves as vibrational beings, and also in aligning with our highest ascension and awakening timeline as a collective. And at the same time, as a second part of the event, we are going to be fundraising for 6 animal charities. The event is a free event to attend. All that you need to do if you want to be part of it is to come and join us in the Facebook group, which I'll post in the comments after I get off. And we're asking for a voluntary contribution for people who are able to give from their heart to one of the 6 animal charities.
What a great cause. I have this love for animals, for nature. And so when you told me that you were going to be doing this, it was an immediate yes. I'm like, yes, I want to be involved in this. Of course, I want to help our beautiful animals, and they need it right now more so than ever, to really have that forever home and to have the people that are looking out for them on our planet as they're out in the wild. We need that right now. So I am just so thrilled that this is taking place. And then it's taking place on Earth Day. I think that is just fabulous.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
so
actually, the
so
guidance originally came in to do this when I was connecting in meditation to the sacred consciousness of Gaia, which is one of the beings that I channel. So that's where the guidance came from. And I was considering World Wildlife Day or Earth Day, but I only got the guidance in February, and it was only a couple of weeks until World Wildlife Day. So Earth Day became the kind of target and the goal. And it's wonderful to kind of have that unifying theme behind it, I think, which ties the event all together.
it really does. And what an undertaking, 24 hours. At Enlightened World, we do one that's usually about 13 hours by the time it's all said and done. So 24 hours is a huge accomplishment. And I know I will be part of that. I will be on tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Time. And I am so excited and so looking forward to what this is going to bring. It's a lot of energy healing, isn't it?
Yes, it's amazing. There's been such an amazing group of practitioners from all around the world who have come together, and there is everything from lots of healing meditations. There's your own time heal session for people and animals. There's a couple of interactive sessions in there with intuitive readers. There's lots of meditations giving you a chance to connect more deeply with yourself and more deeply with the energies that are now permeating the planet and supporting us, and then offering your energetic support to Gaia and the animals. There's light language, there's a dancing meditation, a chanting meditation, there's a live glyph drawing session. There's all sorts of really exciting things that all the different beautiful practitioners have brought forth. And like you, I'm just really excited to take part in, oh, and there's sound healing. I'm really excited to take part in everybody's session and to see what is brought forth from their embodiment of love for humanity and for Gaia and for the animals.
Yes, and it's such a variety. I was looking at the lineup, and it's like, if you don't resonate with one thing, look at all the presenters and find that one that you would love to experience, that you would love to just sit in their energy for a half hour or so and just go be with that. Find the time. I know that it's overnight, so here for us it's overnight.
Right.
So I'm a night owl myself, so I'm going to be up watching some of these that are going to be taking place while probably other people are going to be sleeping here in America. But there's all kinds of opportunities for you to really get blessed by these presenters, and these are people that are volunteering their time. They're just
Yes.
coming on out of the goodness of their heart to do this fundraiser that is so important.
Yes, it really is a beautiful group of souls who have come together. And with it being 24 hours, it's going to be nighttime in some time zone at all times. So we're not really expecting people to stay on live for the full 24 hours. But yes, feel free to drop in and out and, read the program, see what lights you up and what you would really enjoy being a part of, as Teri said. And then there will also be the replays will be available live in the group for a month, at least a month after the event. So people will also be able to come back and to enjoy bathing in that beautiful energy on replay too.
That's awesome, Julia. So tell us about that opening ceremony. What's going to happen at the very beginning of this exciting day?
Oh, well, first, it's going to be me and Becky Augustine, who has been helping so much with various things to do with creating the event, from creating the Facebook group in the beginning, and she was the one who held the vision for the 24 hours. I was thinking more like 8 or 12 hours, but she was like, no, we can do 24. And and she's also been doing all the technical and building our website and everything. And we are going to begin. So the beings of absolute light that I channel, they want to begin with a blessing for Gaia and for the light workers of the world. And so we're going to have that at the very beginning there. And then Becky and I are going to be just letting people know about what to expect on the day and how to get involved and where everything is located. And then for about the last 20 to 30 minutes, I'll be channeling a live message from the sacred consciousness of Gaia, uh, of absolute lights, which is where as I said, the impetus for the event came from. So it's wonderful to bring it back to its roots, the roots of the event in that way, by having that channeled message in there first thing in the opening ceremony.
Absolutely. So let's tell people again the starting time.
So it's 7 a.m. in JST, which is different times all over the world. If you just give me a second, I can even check that out. So I know it's 5 p.m. where you are, isn't it?
Uh,
In Seattle, it will be 3 p.m., which will be on April 21st. In New York, 6 p.m. on April 21st. London, 11 p.m. on April 21st, Central Europe, midnight, April 22nd, and Melbourne, Australia, 9 a.m., April 22nd.
Awesome. Becky Augustine is watching this broadcast and she says, hi, Becky, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for holding that vision with Julia. And I'm so proud of the two of you for all that you're accomplishing right now and this vision coming to fruition. I think it is absolutely amazing. And I know that there were some technical problems earlier, computer issues, internet, whatever, I've had them all day myself. So Julie and I were talking before it started, and it's like, you can't stress. You can't stress over any of the problems. You can only focus on what's being done. and the impact that this 24-hour program is going to have, and how many animals are going to be helped, how many people are going to be helped. That's what I'm seeing also, Julia. It's like all the people that are receiving the benefit of somebody coming on and doing energy healing, doing the light language, doing the transmissions that are going to go out during this time. This is incredible. And I thank both you and Becky for what you're doing. It's amazing. And
Thank you. And we are filled with gratitude for you and for all of the practitioners who have stepped in and contributed or are contributing your beautiful and amazing energy to the event. I'm kind of feeling very awed and overwhelmed by the love and the care that all the practitioners are showing as we interact with each other in the practitioner support group. And like you say, by then that love that will be then sent out for all the event participants to receive of as deeply as they wish to, just by taking part in those live energetic transmissions. And there'll be activations that they'll be receiving and all sorts of upgrades to their own awakening or ascension timeline. And it really is going to be a beautiful event for everyone involved.
it really is. Julia, I so appreciate you coming on today and taking this time to share with all of us what's happening. It's exciting. And I really just want to ask the audience to get into that excitement, get behind this effort to put out something positive in our world. We need so much positive right now in the midst of everything that's going on. And there's no way you could have envisioned that there was going to be a global shutdown when you
Right,
started planning this, right?
right. Definitely not.
Yeah. So it's the perfect divine time for us all to just sit and enjoy this energy and add to that positive excitement, that positive message that's going out for everyone. So, Julia, I know that you have to go and prepare for that beginning show. And please do put the link in the comments so that anyone who's listening to this or anyone who will listen, all you have to do is click on that link and you can go right to the page where you can participate. You can watch any of these. They're all there, they're all available. And please do, if you can, please make that donation to one of those charitable events or charitable organizations that's out there that are so important for the animals of the world. Julia, thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate your time with us today.
Thank you, Teri. I love you so much. And thank you just for being the beautiful space, being the beautiful being of light that you are, and holding space in so many ways for more light to permeate and fill the planet. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I'm going to be watching. I know it's going to be great. I want that blessing that's going to come. So thank you.
Thank you. With
Bye.
love from my heart to yours and to everyone else too. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, honey. Bye now. So Julia is leaving us, but I have a few more minutes. And let me just see. There we go. So now you're just left with me. So I want to share a few things with you. One of what I am doing with that great event that Julia just came on and talked about, I'm doing an energy healing method that's called Time Heals. This was channeled from the angels and the ascended masters about 5 years, 4 or 5 years ago. I lose track of time. It's like, what is time anyway? But this method is one that really works on the chakras. It does an energy balance of all your chakra systems. It also places in there this beautiful angelic healing energy wherever there's a place that needs that. If there's something inside of your chakra that's not functioning correctly, there's cells that need to be regenerated, there's things in the physical body, or maybe it's in the emotional or the mental or spiritual bodies. This energy healing method is one that really works on all levels in the body. And I've been doing that method, that modality for years. I've had such a great response. There's been people that have said, I want to do that too. So there's practitioners of this method. There are people that train other people in this method. And now it has been downloaded how to do this with animals. So when you come to see me tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Time, I will be doing this for both people and animals. So if you have a pet and you think that it could benefit from this, just have the pet there with you. And somebody said, well, my pet probably won't stay still for that time. That's okay. At least if they're in earshot, they're going to hear the sound of my voice. They're going to receive that energy just as if they were right in front of me. And they will respond. I think you will notice a big difference in how they react to that energy that's coming in them. I'm staying with a friend right now who has two dogs, and they really do respond to this energy. That you can just see the shift. You can see the change happen when their energy field is worked on, just like you can in us. If you've ever had energy healing, whether it's Reiki, Theta, any modality at all, you feel a shift inside as that energy starts to move around. The things that are not for our best good that are inside of us start to shift out as the really powerful positive energy starts moving in. So I highly recommend energy healing for anybody. All of us benefit from it. And this is a means where you can experience one of those sessions for free. If you come in tomorrow at 4:30, I'll be doing the full session for you and for any animals that are there in the vicinity that will be hearing the sound of my voice and intending for it to go to any animal that's in need right now that needs to have that healing. So this modality, I just love it. It's my heart throb right now. I just love doing it. I love experiencing it. And now we are going to start teaching the time heals for animals. That'll be done in June. So anyone that might be think you might be interested in learning this, please contact me and let me know because we're starting the training. First of all, we're starting it live. Hopefully, fingers crossed that the quarantine is going to be over by then. But if not, we definitely will be doing it online. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know. And thank you, Julia and Becky. Both of you are putting the link up for us. So thank you. Thank you for that. The other thing I want to talk to you about is Enlightened World Network. Enlightened World has so much wonderful programming for us all. There's so much that's going on, and it's absolutely amazing. Tonight at 7 o'clock, Enlightened World will be bringing a meditation a day. And that's a really beautiful, beautiful thing to have that happen every day. You can tune in and you can listen to different practitioners, different people that just sit in meditation and guide you through a meditation. Tomorrow morning, I will be leading that meditation at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And then at 5 o'clock tomorrow night, Deb Goldberg has a show called Divine Relationship Recovery. And that's an awesome show to get you, first of all, to look at your relationship with God, with your higher power. And then how does that affect any relationship that you might have? Not just romantic relationships, friendships, family. So it's a really powerful show that she has on Wednesday evenings at 5 o'clock. And Dr. Ruth Anderson and I will be with her tomorrow night. And then on Saturday night, our beautiful Gerald Ann Heatherdale has a show called Rising Up with Gerald Ann. And she brings on special guests to really enlighten us, to just have a great conversation with. And this week will be no exception to that rule. It's C. Megan Michael, and you may be familiar with C. Tune in and join her. Sunday morning, we will be doing a silent meditation at 10 o'clock. And then I'm excited because right after that, at 11, I'm going to lead us in Come to the Circle. If you've ever heard of a talking stick circle, we are going to do that online on Sunday. And we'll have a group of people that will be holding ritual. And it's a Native American ritual where we give honor to the directions, we call in our spirit guides, And then we do a release of anything that's inside of us. The talking stick will be passed virtually in this circle. When I do it live, we have an actual stick and we hold that stick, and there's an energy to it that just draws out whatever needs to be released from our energy field. So I'm very excited to be bringing you the Talking Stick Circle live on Facebook on Sunday at 11 o'clock. And I hope you'll tune in, because there's a real power that happens even when you're watching and participating in the audience. There's a power that you'll be led to hold that stick virtually, and you can do your own release of whatever is happening with you. So we have so much going on, and it's just one of those ministries where we have a variety of things happening every day, and you have so much you can pick and choose from, so much variety, and we try to bring you the best uplifting energy that we can, and you always have an opportunity to find something to encourage you, to inspire you. And just want to say hello to all of you who are watching. I see your beautiful names. And yes, Sharon, I hope that you'll be able to make that one. It's going to be very exciting. Robert Painley, I see you on there. Please try to make that one. And I want to talk to you. And thank you, Robert. Thank you for that message. Catherine Kovacs, I see all of your beautiful names. And Carolyn Cross, um, Wanda Siani, thank you for joining in. Sally, Stacy, Julie Kiss. Oh, I love all of you. Diane Beiersdorfer. And Diane Beiersdorfer is also with Enlightened World, and she brings a program every day. And it's coming to the playground. It's going in to let that inner child come out and play for a while, and really having that beautiful time in the playground where you just release whatever is um, holding you down, the adulting part of us. We just let the little girl or the little boy come out and play in the playground, swing on the swing, do whatever. Diane always leaves a beautiful process for us to come outside of our shell. You know, we're so stuck in the adult of the world, and having to make decisions and having to make choices, that sometimes we forget that that little child inside of us has needs too. The little child needs to have a voice and needs to be heard and seen. And especially right now, it's scary enough when we look at the world and what's happening, but that little one inside of us is like quivering and needs reassurance and needs to know they're safe, needs to know that they can they can state whatever they want to. They can talk and say, it's not very safe in here right now. Can you, like, bring in some calming, peaceful energy? And that's the place you can go to when you release all of that fear and that shakiness. And yeah, Sharon Boyle, I love that. She says, my inner child has always been the dominant one. Yeah, I can get that about you, Sharon. You love to play, and we could learn a big lesson from you for sure, to loosen up and play more. My friend Bob Miller always said, Teri, life should be fun. Life should be exciting. We should go out and play on the playground. It doesn't matter if you're 1 or you're 90. You can swing on that swing set. You can slide down the slide. It's time to really see that. And I think that's one thing that this quarantine time has really taught us all, is to not take life so seriously. We can live in each now moment. We can experience joy in these now moments that we have. That's how we heal our energy. We heal our energy from the inside. It's not something that somebody else just goes, poof, you're healed, and it happens. It's a process inside of us. We do it. And when you learn that, that's very powerful that you have that control. It's taking your power back to realize that you can make decisions. That's one of our superpowers, the ability to make decisions, the ability to choose. And every day when we get up, we can choose how we're going to be. How am I going to be today? Am I going to be Miss Grumpy? and make everybody around me in my vicinity miserable? Or am I going to put on a happy face? Am I going to look at things to be grateful for? And one thing that will help with that is every morning when you wake up, do this first thing when you wake up. Name three things that you're grateful for before you even get out of bed, before your feet hit the floor. What am I grateful for? And I do this every morning. I start off with, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that I opened my eyes. I'm grateful that I can see when I open my eyes, that I can hear, that I have a voice and I can speak. And I'm grateful for the things around me. I'm grateful for this beautiful nature that I'm surrounded by right now. And sometimes it might be a stretch to make it to three. I understand that. I've been there. I absolutely have been in that place where I open my eyes and I just want to close them back up again and pull the cover up over my head. And it's like, I can't do this today. But when you just stop and think, what am I grateful for? Being grateful for your health, being grateful for having food to put on your table, being grateful for a roof over your head, being grateful for every breath that you take. Gratitude has such a huge power. And when you tap into that power and you start stating, what am I grateful for? Just let that thought go into you, because gratitude vibrates as the same vibration as love. So if you can imagine your heart filled up totally with love, you just have all that yummy stuff going on inside, and you have a love for you and a love for people outside of you, and you're pulling it all in. That's what gratitude is also. Is that same vibration. It's that same energy. And then don't hold on to it. If you're stating what you're grateful for, maybe there's someone that comes to mind. Who are you grateful for? Well, I'm certainly grateful for all of you. I am so grateful for you in my life. I'm grateful for each person that I can make an impact in their life, or I can just make a statement such as, I love you. I care about what's happening with you in your life. And the gratitude comes right back to me. So it bounces back. It's not something that you give away and you never see it again. It's an interaction, it's a give and take. And when you give, you get back even more than what you gave out. So practice some gratitude. My friend Bob Miller, I keep mentioning him because he was the gratitude guru, and he was the one that really got me immersed in the energy of gratitude at a time that I really didn't even feel like I had anything to be grateful for, or at least very little to be grateful for. And he really helped me. And he had a show, and this was before Facebook Live. This was way, way back. He had a show called Practice Gratitude Success. And practicing gratitude is something that we can do. We can practice it every day. And, it's not something that you do right or wrong, but the more you do it, the more you practice that and share out the gratitude, then you will have success in everything that's surrounding you, because you're giving from the heart. And when you give from the heart, oh boy, it really fills you up. It makes you that person that others want to be around. There's so many benefits to gratitude. One of those is how others see you. When you're that giving person and you say, I love you, I appreciate you, thank you for what you did. Thank you, you held the door open for me. Thank you, you let me go first in line at the grocery store. Any of those things, when you show that appreciation, it comes back to you. Call it karma, call it whatever you want to call it. It's the law of give and take, the law of attraction. You're putting positive energy out, you're giving from your heart. You are going to receive it back. And sometimes it's a real surprise when you receive it back. You're like, oh, I didn't expect that. But guess what? You had already put that energy out there. You had already put it out in some form. And then it was reshaped and it came back to you. And it was more beautiful even than before it left your heart center, because it was immersed in somebody else's love and in their gratitude. So I love gratitude. I am the gratitude girl on Instagram, on Twitter, and if you want to follow me there, it's gratitude GRL, gratitude girl. And I'd love for you to be interactive with me on there as well. I try to post uplifting things there as well as on Facebook and put shows out on Facebook and YouTube. So I just want to say hello to those that came in while I was doing my little gratitude spiel. Hello, Stacy Small-Lord. I am so appreciative of you. And Linda Lemieux. Linda, you have done so much for me in my life, and you're a beautiful friend. I love you so much. Thank you for being on here. And Sharon says, grateful for mobility and the ability to move with ease. Yes, when we stop and think about the people that can't, um, wow, we have nothing to complain about, do we? So that's the thing, is to look for those miracles in our life, even the miracle of being able to move, the miracle of being able to breathe, the miracle of being able to speak, and just be grateful. Start counting your gratitude every morning. If you can count up to 3, you're doing great. If you go beyond that, wow. Throw some my way. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me. It's going to be a short show today. I knew that Julia was only going to be able to stay on with me for a few minutes, and then she had to rush off to get prepared and to do the beginning of this 24-hour live stream. Please, I really hope that you'll be able to make at least one of those shows that's going to be happening over the next 24 hours. Check it out. She posted the link. Becky Augustine also posted the link for you. Go check out that group and get involved. Really experience what people are bringing forth for you for free. This is free. You don't have to do anything. And if you can contribute to the fundraising, great. We so appreciate it. But if you can't, that's okay too. It's out there. It's an opportunity for whoever wants to take it. And I see you, Deirdre. Hi, darling. I love you so much. And I just want to share, for those of you who don't know, that every morning, my friend Gerald Ann Heatherdale and I go live on Facebook. Let me tell you, this has been a stretch for me out of my comfort zone because I'm not a morning person, never have been a morning person. I need 10 cups of coffee just to get my eyes open. But that's the past. And now, over the last almost month, we have been coming live every day at 7:30 in the morning. We have a beautiful time together. It's called Coffee and Conversation. And we have a wonderful group that's called Angelic River Family. So look up that group on Facebook and come join us in that. We just really have a beautiful love fest every morning. We lift each other up. We socialize. That's what we do. This is a social network, okay? So we come on and we socialize. And then at the end, we bond together through love. We lift each other up. We share with each other what's going on in our lives. This is a community, and it's only one of many communities that have come together during this time of separation and isolation. It's a beautiful thing that happened. You know, if it wasn't for this pause that we've had, I wouldn't know many of the people that have come into my life over the last month that just bless me every day, every morning when I get up. I'm not the same Terry that used to pull the covers up and say, wait till I have a whole pot of coffee and then I'll talk to you. There are mornings when it's like 10 minutes of that. I'll be honest, you know, I don't always wake up happy, happy, joy, joy, but I do wake up with the excitement of knowing that I'm going to be with these beautiful people in this community that has come together. And Enlightened World Network broadcasts us out on their platform and has taken us under their wing. So we are very, very grateful that our message of love, and that is the message, that's the whole intent of being together, is to share that love with each other. And that message is being spread further with it going out over Enlightened World and going out over YouTube, over Twitter. So come join with us if you're so inclined. It's Angelic River Family. Hopefully somebody put that in there. And Stacy, I see you're off to dinner. Thank you for the love. And Catherine, thank you. And Sharon Boyle, you're off to an early night. Thank you. And I saw Gerald Ann Heatherdale come on. Thank you for being in my life, all of you. I love you so much. Hi, Deb Goldberg. You just joined me. Hi, it's so good to see you. I was sharing your show earlier. Divine Relationship Recovery is Deb's show. It will be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be a powerful show tomorrow. So I hope you'll be able to catch some of that. I'll be doing the energy healing, the time heals, just before that show. And then as soon as I'm done, I'll be jumping on with her. So you have choices. Your choice is your superpower. Use that superpower. Use your decision making to say, am I going to sit in front of a TV and be inundated with junk and with the bad news of the world? Or am I going to find something positive and uplifting? And I hope you choose wisely. I hope you'll come with us on this journey called life. And let's enjoy every minute. Let's play in the playgrounds together. Let's play ball. Let's slide down the slides, swing on the swings, whatever it takes to let the person, the little girl, little boy inside of us know that life is fun, that we're having fun and we can have fun. And yes, we have to make adult decisions. Yes, we have to deal with rent and cars and money and all that stuff. But how are we looking at that? Are we looking at it as we have to do all of that, or we get to do all of that? That's part of this life. Everything that we do is part of our decision making process. We decided to live this life. We decided to come here and play on this playground called Earth. So, are you playing? Are you having a good time? Or are you all caught up in the mundane and maybe some of the panic and the fear? Let's let all that go. Just let it go. Life's too short to constantly be worried about what if. And if you're doing the what ifs, you're living way out there in the future instead of staying in that now moment. Let's stay in the now moment and just play and just be. When you can just sit with yourself and just be with you, be in your energy field and see how wonderful it feels to be there. And if it's not feeling so wonderful, then come see me for some energy healing tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Time. I'm so excited to be doing that and to be bringing that forward for you. Thank you all for hanging out with me for a little while today. I love you so very much. And hopefully, I will see you tomorrow, either in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening. You can find me on Facebook tomorrow, and I hope that you do. I love you so much. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day or night. And don't forget, Julia will be on in 20 minutes. The opening ceremonies start. So jump over there, follow that link, and let's go hear what's happening with this exciting 24-hour broadcast. Thank you all so much. I love you. And I'm signing off now. Bye, everybody.